Okay, supposedly no threats out to 1.3 kilometers. So as you may have noticed, in the beginning of this video, I've done some more modifications to the dropship. And we might as well start with what's going on in here. Aside from the ion thrusters and dampers just making all kinds of a racket. I decided to do something like this for privacy reasons, but mostly because when I have my other character sitting in here for any kind of dropship related flight recording, and be in kind of the right orientation and in a kind of a good position to be able to do that. I replaced the old style catwalk with this one because this looks more, I don't know how you could say it, industrially safe. But yeah, there's that. I don't know if I had shown that off yet or not. I put the power usage script in place, and I'm still kind of working it out as far as how to split things up, because I saw Wasted was using these in the big playthrough that he's doing with everybody else, with a large group of other players, and it seems like they have them all separated from like batteries and reactors and solar panels and stuff like that, and I want to try and do that. And all the other major changes are on the outside. Okay, so what do we have that's been changed? Well, I've widened the empennage by 2 blocks overall, so that I could add in some vertical ion thrusters. And I took and used, I think this is an Azimuth antenna. I removed the antenna off of where I had it, and I put one here instead. Using some armored thrusters so they blend in nicely up here. And these plates, these armor plates, just to make it look pretty, because on this side, the basic assembler is on the other side of that plate, so I wanted to like make it look nice. Let me see, I did a little tweaking here with a different block. I shifted the main gear back 1 block, and then I used these plates to continue the coloring that I did here. I did a little reshaping using the armor ramp mod, and I put a bunch of new lights underneath. So let me see, I'll shut off my lights. Let me see here, drop lights, area lights, dink. So that this entire area, you can see, is really nicely lit up now. So I should have no problem working underneath the ship at all. And the main reason why I put these extra ion thrusters on here is, if you recall from the docking that I did in the previous video, the video before that, I can't remember which one it was, the vector thrust, as awesome as it is not the greatest for spaceflight. And the rotational torque forces, or what have you, toss the airframe around all over the place, which makes minor adjustments and alignments like that very, very difficult. So I wanted to do that so that I can make my docking a lot smoother. What else did I do? Not a whole lot else. the same treatment that I did here with these armor slab extensions, I did on the other side, just for balance. Nothing major on that. But other than that, I think that's everything. And I think it's time to perform what would be termed in the days when I was in the Air Force, call it an operational check flight, where this will be without stores, without cargo, nothing, and just fly down to the base, make sure it still functions, see how well it performs, if it struggles, or if I dig another crater in the ice. And then if depending on how that works out, come back up here, get some supplies, and start trying to get that base finished off down there. So let's see. Is there any? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Everything is going good. I think that's about it. All right. So off we go. So crash site. So I gotta bring up all my icons here and bring the vector thrust out of standby. I'm just gonna make sure the cruise is on. Actually, let me make sure cruise is off for right now. Turning on the oxygen generators. Turning on those guys. Just do a quick check here. Make sure that the vector thrust is working. Okay, vector thrust is working. Okay, everybody's lit. And now we're maintaining. Don't know if that's going to do anything or not. That's weird. Now look at the speed. The speed is basically saying that I'm not doing anything. Now, is that... Yeah, now listen. See that? You hear it says that it's thrusting, but there's no thrust. But yes, I am increasing in speed, but I'm increasing in speed by the gravity. That's what's really throwing me off. I don't know what's going on with the vector script. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing it. So far, hydrogen is still at 100%. Take a look at the O2 generators. Oh, I want to see the inventory. inventory is just barely going down, which is cool. It's for the oxygen. I'm going to try a full brake at about 5 kilometers. Just to see how things pan out. This is looking good. I like the way these windows are laid out. I do like the way this overall design was created. And it definitely wasn't mine. So, this is weird. I mean, it's slowly picking up speed. Dampers are off. Cruise is true, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Let me see. Cruise is off. Huh. Alright, well, I'm just going to start heading towards the base. Courier transport. I was getting worried. I was like, am I still dropping at that speed? Ah, so there's the cruise functioning. Excellent. I don't want to be too crazy fancy with my landing because I'm not all too familiar with the way this is. Oh, slowed down a little too early. Let's see. Landing gear should be deploying. Area lights. Oh, little harsh there. Alright, dampers off, cruise off. What the hell happened? Did I damage a gear? Alright, let me slowly set down here. Dampers are off, cruise is off, thrusters are off, standby is on. Right? Okay. I think everything's good. Alright, so let me lock it. Shut that off. Thrusters are off, gyros are off. Those guys are off. What is that? Gun post. Ah, interesting.
Fuel low.
What do you mean fuel low? Shut up. Oh, that's okay. Because I'm on the planet. It eats away at the hydrogen. Alright, so let's go down and see. Oh, those area lights work great. Why are... Okay, I need to, some of these are still on. Why? Alright, well, let's see here. Okay. And what is this? What is this? Is anybody else seeing that? Is that something that Keen snuck in, or what? I don't know what's going on here. I mean, these would be kind of cool to play with, but you know, hide thrust flames. What is that? It's only like the hydrogen thrusters that are a part of that. Okay. So, and of course, I don't have. I better have brought some stuff. Did I? What? I don't have many tools. What? I must have left them in one of the freaking cryo chambers up on the Traveler. Okay, fine. I was going to try and see if these gear got damaged, but we'll find out when we get back up to the Traveler. Everything seems to be okay. I don't know if I impacted the ground hard enough where it sunk in or made damage over here. I'm not seeing anything obvious, and of course, because of my jetpack, because of the jetpack mod, I can't just go up into the air and look down. So far, it seemed to work very well. I need to get used to the whole control aspect of the vector thrust. I think everything is working well. So, I think it's time to head back up to the Traveler, get some tools that I left up there, put some cargo in here, refill. Well, actually, I could refill everything right now. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to refill the hydrogen all the way, and then refill the tank or refill the ice, and then go back to the Traveler, get some more supplies. And so here we are, where I had experienced that weird effect. You can see the settings right there. I finally used this screen like I should have before. And you look at the speed. I'm not providing any thrust. I'm still in gravity, but I'm still going forward and losing ever so slightly speed without burning any extra hydrogen. As a matter of fact, the hydrogen is replenishing itself. So, I don't know if that's a side effect, but I mean, it's cool. I mean, it means it burn a lot less hydrogen. If the game somehow wants to do this, and I even disabled the cruise, and it doesn't seem to have any play in it either. So I'll just go ahead. I'll go ahead and thrust forward, release, and we're back at max speed again, just slowly creeping down. I mean, that's cool, because burning less hydrogen. I'm just curious to see what my ice inventory is. Did I burn through it all? No. Still, both forward lower containers were full of ice, which was 42.2 thousand kilograms. And these guys are just burning through. They're filling the tanks back up. So I think the vector thrust is a really good option for this large ship, large grid dropship. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the dampers and slow down just a little bit. And look at that. Still maintaining that speed. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yeah, I have this. I decided to look at the text in the script and found out that what I had been doing wrong is I had just used the custom data just ever so slightly wrong. So now I have this display here, and I have the display on the terminal, or what I call the terminal. It's a programmable block. We'll go ahead and we'll slow down a little bit more, and then I'm going to go... Oh, I'm going to go more towards the Traveler here.